We're learning more about the Army helicopter involved in that deadly collision and the crew members who were killed. 3 soldiers were aboard as part of a nighttime training mission. Charlie D'Agata is in Washington. Charlie, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Nate. Defense officials tell CBS News flight operations for the 12th Aviation Battalion out of Virginia have been temporarily suspended by the U.S. military as investigators try to determine what happened on this training flight.
No excuses. We're going to get to the bottom of this.
Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth said there was nothing unusual about the flight, which took off from nearby Fort Belvoir.
Routine annual retraining of night flights on a standard corridor for a continuity of government mission.
That government mission, a readiness exercise in the event of a catastrophic attack on the Capitol. It's a plan that includes the mass evacuation and relocation of every federal government agency, including the White House. The pilot, co-pilot, and crew chief, Ryan O'Hara, who leaves behind a wife and a 1-year-old son, were killed. The Army said they were all very experienced. Why their Black Hawk collided with the airliner is still the key question.
For some reason, you had a helicopter that was at the same height, obviously when they hit, but pretty much the same height, and going at an angle that was unbelievably bad.
Former Black Hawk pilot Bradley Bowman flew this route along the Potomac many times.
What are the challenges?
The area around Reagan National Airport is one of the busiest, if not the busiest, in the nation. And it's all in a relatively tight space.
Had they been headed to that aircraft,
yeah,
it's a maneuverable.
You can think of it like a Porsche in the sky, very maneuverable, lots of power. They could have maneuvered quickly if they'd seen the problem.
So many have asked why the exercise is taking place so close to the airport. It was explained to me that crew assessment must take place in a real-life scenario. In this case, that congested airspace in the dark to make sure the crew can handle it if called upon in an emergency. Vlad?
All right, Charlie, thank you very much.